Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a good day. Done lots and lots of stuff at home today. I know you missed out on the barbecue, Tempered. I'm sorry. Many barbecue discussions. But I think we all know that the best thing on a barbecue is a corn cob. Corn on the cob. I don't know if you just call it corn in the US. I don't know. How you doing, Lawful? How you doing, Lack of Hygiene? Amir, how you doing? Tempered, I see you. Absolutely no way of knowing what tangent Groover will get on. It's true, there are tangents and there are tangents. Right, let's press the Minecraft button. Hopefully you can see me. I need to... no, maybe I can leave that. I don't know. Oh, man. Suki suddenly decided now is the time to leave. Right. I'm just going to do a thing here because the camera's going to distract me if I don't. Thank you very much, Lawful. Please do leave a like if you haven't already. If you're not already subscribed, drop a subscribe. It helps, probably. I don't know. We're not doing this for the subscriptions or the likes. Doing it for the fun and the lols. Right. I think I'm all set up and ready. Let's go. Let's see what's happening on TB. How's everyone's day going? Are we on Tuesday? She knows what to do when you hit live. She just jumped up here like before stream. She was on the back going, brrr, having a great time. And then as soon as I hit live, she's like, nah, I'm off. Bye. See ya. Bum, 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 bum. So I hear there's an update tomorrow. Is that a thing? Which way is the sun going? Is it going down or up? Tuesday here all day. That is good. It'll be weird when it changes. That'll be the strangest change of time zone ever. According to our videos, you're already on the update. What? I'm already on the update. Well, look how much they've changed. Literally nothing. What is the point of an update where they change nothing? I don't get it. Minecraft, try harder. Hey Ruben, how you doing? There was a two-headed camel. No. Camels have got two humps, not heads. That's a typo. How you doing, A&R? Definitely a typo. How'd you like your camels? One hump or two? Two, please. I mean, who'd make a two-headed camel? What's the point of that? Isn't one head enough? The camels spit. Oops. I think camels spit. Two heads is just silly. It is sort of alluded that you guys were already playing on 1.2 during the stream earlier. How would I be able to tell? Did they change the colour of the sky in this update? You know me, I'm like, I don't have a clue what's going on. Good, just done with the shulker farm. AFK for an hour and never gonna need it again. Quite, right? That's how it is, Ruben. Hey, Zero, how you doing? I can look for some cherry trees. I do like cherries. You know, what's the point? They pronounce it 20. Okay. 1.20. You know what? That just hurts the soul to say that. There's a little part of my soul that was told that you have to say like 1.20. So if you say 1.20, it's confusing, right? Mathematically, that is what I was always taught. So, yeah, this 1.20 stuff is just scary. Check crafting recipe for brush. Brush? What do I need a brush for? I sometimes worry about you guys. Things you tell me to do. I suppose it is better than me saying 1.2, it's true. 1.20. Oh no, that's just silly. Just to see that it's updated. 1 minute. How you doing, Nifty? Brush. Nope. No idea. It's not happening. Brush needs to clean up all the mush. What? There's no mush around here. We're just doing a little bit of a clean-up of my poor attempts at digging holes. Nothing to do with a mush. It's called Semantic Versioning. Oh man, I don't like the sound of that. Why would they call it Semantic Versioning? Why does calling something wrongly have a name? Why is it semantic? Because it's like a 20 but it's a 20? I throw away the 2 of the 0 because you don't need it. You trim the 0 out. That is correct. That is how you do these things. Isn't it? Excel will tell you how to do it. Excel will be like, you know what? No thanks. You see that 0 at the front? You clearly don't need it. Sorry 0, you're not needed. Not today. Because it's not a decimal, it's a dot. That's in my brain now. You cannot trim the 0 out. Why not? I'll go get my scissors. 0 is a natural number and a placeholder. Oh man. Are we going to get into the philosophy of mathematicals now? Semantic version means that break-in changes are in major releases. Few features that are backwards compatible are in minor releases, and bug fixes are in patch releases. Okay. Okay. I see. I think I understand. For some reason, I think of that as being more like seismatic than semantic. Yeah, enter it as a number and we'll see what Excel thinks. Excel knows about numbers. It doesn't know about dates, but it knows about numbers, okay? I won't have anything bad said about numbers in Excel. Dates, not the best. Not the smartest cookie in the jar. 1.02 versus 1.20. And the first is 2, the second is 20. No. 102, i.e. 10% smaller, or 10% of the other one, right? One minute. 1.20 is a number, clearly. There's a lot of confusion about this right now. And I think I'm causing a lot of it, but I don't mind. When we get to 1.200, that's when we really have to worry, right? Right? Zero gets it. What are we going to do then? Gonna call it 1.200? Jeez, oh. A.BC. I haven't heard of them. Did they do that song though? Stairway to Heaven or something? It's okay. Mojang doesn't understand math. It's true. Very, very true, that one. Right, we're gonna break it. Break it. Freebird! I feel really bad saying it, but I don't know the song. I genuinely don't. The real question is, what have they broken? Camels, by the sound of it. They misunderstood that they're meant to have 2 humps, not 2 heads. Ridiculous. No, I think they did that show with the Doctor where he uses a lightsaber or something. Oh, the Sonic lightsaber. I remember that one. That was cool. Interesting. Not like anyone sent you the song. I mean, they might have, but you know what? It's now occupying this empty space in my brain. It's very strange. Is the shulk sandwich 1.20 proof? I don't know. I actually don't know. I haven't actually tested it. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, unless they've actually changed some, like, deep stuff. What am I in currently? This one? This one? I don't know. Minecraft. I'm playing Minecraft. Is that good enough? Right, I've got to do something about this. It's a mess. I have to sort it. You built it today. Is it working well? It doesn't work in 1.2 point. Shulkers didn't exist. Oh, we're getting very confused now. This whole malarkey with mathematics. It's gonna cause problems, I can tell. Malarkey, that's a good word. Who was Malarkey? And what did they do? It's become so renowned. So is that the 1.19.63 or 119.63? 1.19.63 or something. Yeah, you know what? You got me there, Amir. I will say 119, but I won't say 1.20. I can't. I don't know why. My brain just flushes that zero straight in the toilet. Sorry, Zeroed. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. 3.14159264. That's as many digits as I can remember. We're going to go for a nap. If it helps, it's probably 1.20.0. See, I really... It's the zero. It's the zero that throws it for me. Like, I'm not even kidding. Here we go. I just thought a little bit of RTX would be fun. This is not... This is a very strange skin. I should change out of this. I don't want to get cancelled. What I find most interesting that you said 0 and not Z. Z? Why would I say Z? How you doing, Cal? Yeah, I need to get a better RTX pack because that one's kind of wrong in several ways. Z is Z. Groover would say naught. Oh my lord. Glad I could finally catch a stream. How you doing, Mr. Taco? Good to see you back. And your front. Just generally good to see you. Right, we're gonna craft all of that lot up into Summit. Get rid of that. I'm gonna chuck it in there. I don't think I need all of these pearls, do I? I think we can let some of them despawn. Groover, Z is Z, is pronounced Z is Z. You aren't American. I know I'm not American. I just say... Well, I don't know, what did I say? 1.0. 1.0. I don't know. Okay, naught is kind of confusing as a word. And it's easy to mishear it. So I normally say 0. Everyone but America says Z. Z... Oh, I don't know. I get confused with that one. I've maybe become too used to hearing the Z. I can't explain it. Probably best if I don't even try, to be honest. Because it isn't going to make much sense. Do I say zebra or zebra? It's a zebra. Yep, zebra. I also say garage and cabbage. Does that help? Are there more people from the US or UK in TB? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I feel like it's pretty even. We could actually have a war. Like a proper war. I know they don't tend to go down very well, but we'll see. A war of interdependence. See, I don't know. I think there's a couple of wild cards in there, isn't there? I mean, there's Loy, who's kind of a wild card no matter how you cut it. Or maybe a revolution. Yeah, we could have a revolution. Why not? Have one of those as well. You already had that. You lost. I want a rematch. A friendly rematch. I don't want a nasty one like before. No, no. A little friendly version would be very nice. We could fight over Hawaii or something. I'm sure Hawaii wouldn't mind. 1 if by land, 2 by dolphin. I ain't taking no dolphin into battle. I ain't lighting no lamps either. Jeez. I don't like decorating things, did I say? See, that's me showing my little tiny bit of knowledge about stuff and things. You don't get taught about this in the UK. They don't talk about the wars that we lost. No, no. We talk about the ones that we won. .2 by dolphin. Ow. Or 1.20. Sorry, 1.20. That's a fifth of a lamp. 1.1 and a fifth is an odd amount of lampage. That'd be like an RTX lamp. Just gonna dig our way through today. Gonna be great. Might even learn a thing or two. So, you know, we've had a bit of time to reflect on it. On reflection, was the War of Independence a bad idea? I'm just curious. So version 6/5? Yes, exactly. 6/5. Or is that a controversial question I'm asking? I don't know why I want to know. It's silly. Sorry, everyone. I'll stop. Weather. Oh, okay. The weather here today has been awful. Are you coming up, Suki? Come on. No, well, when I call you up, you're like, no. Fine. See how it is. Oh, this cat. Let's just throw a pearl because it's fun. Whoops, threw it too far. I love having ender pearls. They're the most fun thing in the game ever. Forget about elytra. Ender pearls. I feel like I need to make another ender pearl course. Like a really difficult one. Just call it fun. With secret levels and warp zones. That'd be cool. A warp zone. We had a thunderstorm last night, so our low temperature dropped to 20 degrees Celsius. Thought you should know. 20 degrees Celsius. That was the lower temperature. Look, if it got up to 20 degrees Celsius around here, there'll be people dying in the streets. I'm not even kidding. Scotland is a very cold place. The people here think that 20 degrees Celsius is warm. It's what they call tops off weather. Can I throw ender pearls through portals? Right, that portal is lit whether you believe it or not. You can. Whoa! What happens when I go through the portal? I think it's going to delete it. We'll find out in a bit. Look, I'll finish doing this digging because I kind of don't want to die abruptly for no apparent reason. So I've just thrown that pearl into the lit portal. It vanished. Is it just hanging about there? If somebody went and loaded the other side, is it going to suddenly transport me to the nether? Better question is, what happens if someone was on the other side? Right, okay, dumbest, see? Dumbest asking the sensible questions. Kind of a second or two after I do. But, you know, nevertheless. I think we probably thought it about the same time. Anyone else on TB at the moment for you to test it out? Nope. Nope. Not yet. I think everyone else is having fun playing 1.20. And then there's me. Still playing whatever this is. You can't pearl between dimensions, so unless you load it by going through the portal, it should do nothing. But is it like hanging a pearl? Let's see what happens. Did you see it? It was just hanging in the portal. And then it vanished. Yeah, it was there, wasn't it? Let's try this again. That wasn't very good. Oh man. What am I doing all the way over here? This is miles away. Like literally miles away. Because the portal wasn't open behind. Yeah. It obviously tests a little bit beyond the portal. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty cool though, huh? Right. I'm gonna try it again. Gone. How many beds have I got in here? I've got 2. Like a spare and repair. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Right, we're gonna stand like that and just see what happens. Nah. Totally gone. Well, that's a little bit sad. I'd really have liked that to have worked. That way. Hey Magbar, how you doing? End portal. These guys are trying to distract me, Magbar, believe it or not. But no, I'm staying focused for like half a second at a time. Okay, we're going to do a bit more digging. Then we might do a little bit of testing. Because I'm pretty sure the end portal has the same effect. Yeah, see, it makes sense. You need help with that. Distractions. Sometimes, but not very often. Not really. I'm a bit of a pro. Don't want to brag, but, you know. I've got skills. Oh, man. Anything to not have to be digging this hole. Pearls look weird on Bedrock. They are a bit weird. Let's see. End pearl stasis chambers might be fun for the obstacle course. Maybe as part of the course timer. Leave an item on a pressure plate, so when it despawns, the player is teleported back. That could be fun. I could give that a little try. I'm not sure how well stasis chambers work on Bedrock. Like, I've tried hanging a pearl in Bedrock before, and I think as soon as you unload it, it kind of just despawns. It's just like, nah, I'm out, bye. When I say hang a pearl, that normally means, like on Java, you can hang a pearl by throwing a pearl and reducing your render distance, and then it just hangs there. There is a simple design my friend figured out. Okay. Might have to have a look. Oh, hello, Sooks. This is a kitten who wants to have lots of attention and affection. Aren't you? Yeah, apparently. Right, I've got to do the digging, Suki. We can't just do the stroking of the Suki all day long. No matter how much you want it to be like that. She's a tiny kitten. She's been very affectionate recently. I don't quite know why, but you know. Whoa, just a minute. This arm is busy. You're not meant to scratch it. Here we go. Come on. I think ender pearls taste like blue slushy. This kitten is having a lovely time. If you could hear her. Come on, into the microphone, Suki. Speak into the microphone. Let them all know. Ow, 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 ow. Ah. Right, down a little bit. There we go. She didn't want to go down. Oh my lord, what a cat. Right, I've missed everything. I've got no idea what's going on anymore. I've lost an earbud. She's definitely wanting the attention today. She's like, no, no. Forget about everything that you thought you were doing. It's all about me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Oh, jeez. Right. So, you can make an endable stasis chamber, right? Okay. I have to admit, I haven't really looked at it. Simple design, honey block with bubble column underneath it, next to a piston, one block lower so that when extended, same level as the top of the honey block. Okay, and that works. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, she's settling down now. I might be allowed to play some Minecraft. Gotta collect that. There we go. Right. So if I were to do a Ender Pearl course again, we're saying that a stasis chamber could be useful for that. Like as a timer, unless they finish the course, it teleports them all the way back. Could be fun. Oh. You'd need to keep it loaded. So you could potentially do it in the end. So you could do it on the end island. You could do it from the end island in 1.20 on Bedrock Dedicated Server, because it seems like the end island on 1.20 is loaded like all the time. For reasons. I don't know what the reasons are, but, you know, apparently there's reasons for it to happen. I've had some very technical people confirm this to me. Sounds like a job for Groover Spy. Nah, Groover Spy's lazy. Groover Spy's just like, you got some technical help that you need with? I guess I can help with that. Maybe to fix a crash bug. Could be. I don't know exactly what it was for, but apparently it's a thing. Hey Z-Tech, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Whoa, so you can make a shulker farm on the end island and get billions of shulker shells now. Yes. You could make a passive one with 2 shulkers firing at each other and just get loads of them passively, continuously. The thing is, you got to remember that those entities are going to be loaded at all times. So whatever you do build, it's going to have an impact on everything else you do. I hope they've left it in there, because actually having some passive options on Bedrock could be brilliant. Like, something which is just going to grind out the goods without too much problem. Like I say, I don't know if it's still there. I hope so. I think Bedrock needs technical options. Then again, technical Bedrock has come at us so far. It's unbelievable. We're actually getting mods and stuff, guys. Like the early days of Java. Stuff's happening out there. It's a wild world. Alright, just boom, 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 boom. That line can go. And that line. Sorry, this is complicated. It shouldn't be. So I missed a conversation, but what are you saying the main island could do? Yeah, it could be like the spawn chunks in Java. Exactly like that. Like the end island, I've heard, I haven't tested, in 1.20 is spawn chunks. It's always loaded. So you could build an iron farm there. Well, you can't because it's the end, duh. But you could build something there, which is going to just continually churn out low levels of something. Banner shields and shovel-less boats. The future is now. It's getting there. No, you can't. Not really, because the village gets really messed up. Like, if I remember correctly, villages only form in the overworld. Like, the data is only applied to the overworld realm. I can't remember exactly. Maybe it's changed. But it seemed like when I was doing my research on it ages ago, that was the case. Which is a real shame because the village in the end would be kind of useful. Not gonna lie. Anyway, basically all that I'm saying is do your own research, double check it because I'm not 100% sure anymore. Oh yeah, they've got to work on the spawning sphere as well of the player. Well, that's a real pain in the bum. It always used to be just if they were loaded they would produce, but now it's like, no. The golem only spawns if the player's around, so it's in the spawning sphere. Oh, that's a limitation. I built an iron farm in the M4. The linking would get messed up once in a while. Something like that. I think it collapses every time you leave. Like, the game doesn't know how to store the data long term, so it just chunks it into a temporary bucket or something. Villager-powered crop farms, yes. See, there's lots of things which could be done, but at the same time, Bedrock, you got to think about it a bit differently. Like the old Java iron farms, you'd build one at spawn, or whatever you built at spawn, and it would just chug out iron continuously, forever and ever and ever. So you didn't need it to be powerful, you just needed longevity. And that was fun. Then were the days. It's not a sphere, it's like the player has to be within 80 blocks horizontal or 60 vertical of the village in order to spawn golems. It's silly. That's all I can say. Like, you've got these logics that are there ready for you to use. Just use them. Why make it such a weird shape? Anyway. I feel like I don't know enough about iron farms anymore. So I did loads of research and then I instantly forgot it all because that's kind of what I do. I learn all of the things and then once I've done all of it, my brain just ejects it like, done with you now, get out. AFK isn't ideal, no, that's the thing. There's lots of things I'd like for Bedrock. It's gonna take time though. Replay mod. If we could get replay mod, we'd actually get more people making videos on Bedrock. There's a lot of people who don't like making videos on Bedrock because of the limitations. So I just saw a line that needs fixing. Perfect. Right, what next? Let's do another layer down. Making slow progress. Okay, I guess we're going to do that here. 1, 2, suppose what you could have is a sorting system. Like, you could have your storage sorting system just running, because from memory, like a full-on item sorter would take forever to sort out an inventory. Like, it took a lot of time. You'd have to build it somewhere where you were going to AFK a lot. The walls are really starting to form. They're starting. It's taking a long time though, Redwood. I'm a bit sad at how long it's taking. But that's because I'm impatient. And I've kind of decided to make a rather big area, which is silly of me. Mad Hatter made a new item sorter that's really cool. Cool. Is it quite fast? Because that's my #1 thing with item sorters. Or, yeah, well, I call them item sorters. They sort full chests in 5 minutes. Wow, that's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Five minutes would be amazing. I suppose storage tech has come along a little bit. Is it me, or are one wide tileable sorters not reliable on Bedrock? Honestly, I don't know. You mean like just a standard item filter? Is that what you mean, Paul? Like just the item filter where you throw the item, or the items go through a hopper and it either gets picked up or not? If you mean the filter, then yeah, slight modification, it's okay. The non-stackables ruin everything. You can filter those first though. You could dump items through from the overworld endpulse and pick them up in the end side to have a central storage system all over the world. Yes. And then all that people need to do is build their base over a portal. And then you could have a proper, like, server-wide central system. You need to use pistons to connect instead of repeaters. Oh, that, yeah. I guess. Yeah, overflows and breaks my field slot at my base. I have much better luck with 2 wide. I think it's just like a very minor adjustment. And it's all fine. Like, I've never had overflows happen for me. And I've used, like, all sorts of versions of it. With pistons, without pistons, with whatever. Also, one thing you gotta look out for is chunk borders. Chunk borders are a major issue. Target blocks. Yeah, target blocks, they're good. You don't have to have that extra block on the end. To be exact, it was full chest in 3 minutes and 51 seconds. A full chest of, like, just random items. So if that is what it is, then that's actually pretty amazing. And I could be tempted to look at it. Okay, apparently there's water here. Yeah, here be water. Here's my weird looking pick. We'll do that one. Single or double chest though? Oh man. This RTX stuff is hilarious to a degree. But I'm not exactly laughing. Like, I like it. But I want it to work better than it has done. Like, this is better RTX apparently. And the reflections are gorgeous. But look at my pick. What happened to my pick? And I'd like this RTX pack not to make water transparent. Alright, we're just going to switch up our RTX pack. I like my random shulkers and barrels and chests. I know where everything is. Can't say that, Redwood. People jump on you. You get cancelled. Alright, let's try it like that. See how that goes. Bedrock be bedrocking. It is. It's the RTX pack. that I was using. So I was using like standard RTX pack, and apparently it doesn't work very well for some things. The defined RTX seems quite good, but the lava was really, really ugly. So I had to change it. But as I'm not dealing with lava for now, it should be alright. Fluff everywhere. Ba, 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 ba. Come on, game, you can load. Apparently it's night time. Who knew? Let's see. I can manage mob farm sorters. That's about it. I'm not a storage tech person. Like, I know how to do some stuff, but I'm not storage tech at all. There we go. My rocket looks awesome again. What is that? Is it reflecting? It's reflecting everything, isn't it? Why are some items reflecting the sky? It's like a mirror. I guess it could be handy for something. I don't know what. I want to look over my shoulder in battle. Like a portal to another world. Look. Right, that's a lump of iron. Okay. Where is there a lump? Oh, it's right there. It is. It's just a mirror. It's literally showing me what's behind me. That could be really handy if you're fighting. No ambushes from you. Is this with better RTX mod? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've got it all set up and working, and this is the result. Yes, you're a vampire because you don't have a reflection. Gee, thanks. I'll take it. Trolling? I'm not trolling. I would never do such a thing. I think we can all agree on that. I'm not that kind of person. Is a shield in the offhand reflective? Don't know. The rocket in the no, rocket in the offhand's okay. I just don't know. It's all very confusing. Anyway, we're just going to dig a bit more hole with the RTX on. Use it for some trolling. Yeah, but then I'd have to be really organised and thinking ahead and stuff. Like playing a game of how many fingers am I holding up in Minecraft? You know the answer. 0! You're holding 0 fingers up because Jesse stole them all. Oh. This is so slow. I know. But it's as good as it gets. Like, I don't think that the piglin stuff made such a big difference, if you know what I mean. Right, we're going to go down. We're going to turn off RTX, because I want to see what I'm doing. Run away! If I'd just done this at the start, I'd be finished by now. Look. We don't always do things the most efficient way, Nifty. And the reason for that is because it's very difficult to do stuff in straight lines. That's why. It was satisfying, but it was kind of slow. Right, we're here. We're ready for this part of the whole game. Standing in the dark. Looking at the silhouettes of Enderman. Only 100 vertical layers to go. Yes. Yes, this is going to take time. Now, you know what? Maybe a nice little side squirrel would be to go and design a quick guardian farm. Because I had this idea for a guardian farm, and I'm intrigued. Let's take time to be rather than be unsatisfied. Yeah. How you doing, Dragon Mateo? See, I saw a thing that made me kind of excited for Guardian Farms. And it was something which was shown by Arch Thunder over in one of the technical channels, in one of the Discords. I don't know which one. But basically, maybe I'll show you. Right, we're going to do a little squirrel now. A little bit of squirrel time. I'll just turn that off first, though. Because it was really cool. Right, what do I have to do? I have to turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. I'll do some of that. So you got something other to look at whilst we download stuff and things. Right there, versions. With axolotls? No. No. Are we on? Okay, we're going to try preview. 1.20, 10.20. How does that make everyone feel? If you're in TBA, there's a really cool Moss World Eater. I am in TBA. I've even got stuff in there somewhere, I think. It's being reorganised at the moment though, so loads of stuff's gone missing. A spoonful of skulk helps the digging go down. I was having problems with the skulk, right? And it was to do with like the spawn sphere of the player. I had to be closer to the portal. The portal had to be in like the sweet spot where it's going to kill the piglin and produce piglins. So it's got to be between 24 and 44 blocks away from the player. So it can only really work over a 20 layer area. Right? Because if it's more than 20 layers, then it's outside. If it's more than 44 blocks away, then it's outside the spawn sphere, so nothing spawns. If it's less than 24 away, then they don't die on impact. So I just found it a little bit limiting, like you have to keep moving it down. Just need Groover Spy. Yeah, but then that's like cheating. Nom nom nom. Right, so we're going to do a little test and see what's what. Once it's downloaded. We're downloading the latest preview. And hopefully it's going to launch without too much issue. I haven't played previews for ages, so I don't know. But I have to admit, version switches, again, like I said earlier, Bedrock is coming along. Having a version switcher for Bedrock is massive. It's so nice. Just plan on possibly making a time lapse of it, but then forget to do after the hole is dug. No, no, that's cheating. I'll know, you'll know, everyone will know. I don't like cheating, I like doing things proper. Do we have time? Maybe we've got time for a bit of Rubik's Cube, who knows? Got 200 megs to download still, and then it's got to install and stuff and blah. Actually, it's only got 100 megs to go. It's going quite quickly. My internet must be improving here. Say it's only got 100 megs to go. Hey, Wally, how you doing? My download is slow. Proper like barbecue deep fried pizza. Yes. Yes. Depth fried pizza. That sounds like something that costs a lot more money. Ba, 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 ba. I know, Nifty. I need to speak to my ISP about my speeds. It's kind of sad how slow it is. Sounds extremely American. It's extremely Scottish. You don't stream on Twitch anymore. I do, Wally. I stream on Twitch for the stream weekends. But I'm planning to do a few extra streams in not too distant future from Twitch. I say I'm planning. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Right, let's see. Okay, we're in the preview. So that's all up and running. I need to do a thing. I don't care about that. We're gonna do some of this because we're squirreling. No Nyan Cat. Well, I could get some Nyan Cat. I didn't know Johnny had opened a pizza shop. Not yet. Not yet. You got the debt pan. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Right. Groover Steve. Okay, we're going to create a new world. We're going to name it imaginatively. Yep. Done. Advanced. Don't care about the seed. Don't care about any of that. I want my cheats on though. I want my cheats, please. Oh, continue creating. Actually build the thing, darn you. You got your Iron Farm, Shulker Farms in TBA. Not the latest one. You should get it archived. Oh, I can't be bothered. Like, honestly, I cannot be bothered. It's like, I build stuff, I put world downloads up there, I make tutorials, and I don't want to have to submit it and put all of that stuff in a submission. That's not for me. I thought, okay, well, it'll be interesting to add one thing to there. So I did an Enderman farm years ago and it didn't go in. I was like, oh, fine. Fine. I don't care. Right. We're going to try this. Maybe try a little bit of this as well. Might as well just go for that. Save myself a few seconds. Right. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I need to have, like, that there. Yeah, okay. Doop, 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 doop. I'm kind of excited for the possibilities of this. So, this is the thing that I saw. Love that you include world downloads. I just like including world downloads for people who actually can't be bothered to build it, but just want to have a play with it anyway. Right, the button. We're going to hit the button. We go boom, boom. Put another one of them there, boom. Right. We're going to see what happens here. Because I actually don't know. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? So it did. It did work. Now. Who doesn't think that's a cool mechanic for a Guardian farm? Let's just imagine for a second. Okay. Let's just imagine. Go away. I'm done with you, buddy. That didn't work. Yeah, you need water for them spawn. I haven't got that far. Like, I haven't thought beyond this point. And it doesn't work. Oh, that is so sad. Didn't push it down. Why not use soul sand? What format bar? Does that work as well? We're going to try the pushing it down thing and just see. Okay. Right, Guardian summoned there. Kind of works. Push them up in water. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is instant teleportation. That's the thing. You could use bubble columns. They can spawn in bubbles. I know, but bubble columns, relatively speaking, are kind of slow. Guardian has superpowers, apparently. I just want to see. I just want to try a couple of things. I want to know. Right, that doesn't work. Fine. There's just stuff that I want to understand. Like, this, if this can instantly teleport a Guardian 12 blocks up, it's pretty cool. Right. So the Guardian is there. You press the button. It doesn't go instantly up. It's got a limitation. So it's not actually going to work for the thing which I wanted it to work for. Okay, we can ditch this idea. Push them to the nether. See, tell you the thing, Magbar, I don't like using the nether. I don't like transporting things to the nether. I get it, it works. I think the thing is, I play on my own so much that the idea of having a two-dimensional farm doesn't really work well for me. I'd rather have a one-dimensional farm. So that's what I always design for. So it's, I guess that's one of my own limitations that I'm putting on it. The zipper design works, yeah, it's true. The Diggy hole will resume. Never, folks. It's a squirrel all the time now. No, I will do it. I'll do it. It's not instant, but it's pretty fast. Yeah. The thing is... Right, we're going to find ourselves a Guardian place and try some stuff. Like, is there any reason why you can't instantly destroy a Guardian with a Trident Killer? Probably not. Look at this wall motion, it's huge. I think it's one of those things, Mattbar, when you design stuff, you normally go at it with a principle. And sometimes that principle is the fastest thing you can, regardless of whatever. And that's fine. Then you're probably going to use portals. For me, the principle is usually you've got to be able to deal with it on your own. It's got to be for single player. All squirrel all the time. I'm here for it. I am as well. I really could. The thing is, I've decided I need better XP now. So yeah, we're probably going to be squirreling this for a little bit. Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool. Where are the temples, though? Why is this wall motion so big? My version of that carries the Guardian up diagonally from the corner and drops them enough to a one-hit kill. Yeah, I can see how that would work. That would make a lot of sense. I think, yeah, I just want to have a little play. Yeah, I could do that, Joseph. The thing is, I'm very used to just being like, oh look, there's a temple. Oh look, there's a temple. Oh look, there's a temple. A monument then. A monument. Alright, Juliana, I see. A monument. Okay, locate monument. Biome structure. Oh, I didn't realise we did that now. Minus 17 plus 23. There we go. Somewhere around here. There. Okay. Right. Spawn northwest corner. Thank you. So northwest. So there, right? Yeah, I keep forgetting that they update these things. Tell you what I should do. Great, okay. Wow, they've got pictures now. This is insane. Oh no, I'm gonna have to work out how to write this command again, aren't I? Right. Execute at E type equals Guardian. Execute at. It's because they changed everything and I haven't got my head around it yet because I don't use it often enough. So what I want to do is I want to place a glass block at the location where the Guardian spawns. What is the command you're looking for? It's the execute, it's the place a glass block at the location of the spawn of the Guardian command. The problem is everything's changed a little bit and it just kind of bothers me. And I kind of make it up as I go along till I get the right answer. Set block. Like that. Execute as at E type. Right. I haven't got my head around it properly yet. Execute at E as at self. Run. Set block, blah, blah, blah. Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Taco. We're going to put this on to repeat. Unconditional. Needs redstone. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. Kill at E type equals Guardian. We're going to put that as a chain. We're going to say unconditional, always active. And then we're going to replace that with something solid. Some of this weird pink stuff. Get the lever. throw that into it. Southeast corner of the center is spawn column. Then 16 blocks away from that in each direction. Yeah, I kind of know that, but I guess the other thing that I want to test here, lack of hygiene, is where they try and spawn. Are they trying to spawn in the highest block? The lowest block? Does it need a roof? Does it not need a roof? You know, knowing the spawn locations is one thing, but actually testing how those dynamics work, kind of another. I think the thing is I need to relearn some of it, because I'm dumb like this. Okay, we're going to turn that off again. Game rule. Do daylight cycle false. / game rule. Do weather cycle false. / time set day. False. Kill at E. Right. I think what I want to see here as well is just what's going on. Saw a Puff-O dead Guardian. Syntax error, unexpected 0. Okay. Fine. True. Trim farm. Oh, no. I don't understand what these trims are. Do mob spawning true. Okay. Right, we're getting there now. I'm just going to turn on cheat engine as well. Let's go for the processes. Minecraft. Open. Enable. We'll just crank it up to 5. And that's kind of interesting. That is really interesting. So they're clearly searching for the highest block. But then they will not spawn if there's one block above the head. I'd love to crank it up to 11. Sadly, cheat engine only goes up to... It goes up in decimal places. This is fun. This is fun. This is why I like doing this. So it's like, it needs a water block above its head. So it's spawning there. Boom. If there was a water block there, it would spawn there. But it just needs like one water block by the looks of it now. Okay. So you're there. 44 blocks up is 105. So around about 90 should be good. Let's crank it back up to 11. I say 11, I mean 10. Or could it be to do with the hitbox? Well, if they've got one block of water to spawn in, well, no, the command is actually set to put a block where they spawn. right? It's not a block underneath where they spawn, it's a block where they spawn. So technically they need one layer of water above them. Let's move down by 10-ish. Yeah, it puts a block where they die. So what we're saying here is that's where it spawned and that's where it died. Or the two tall spawn in 1 by 1 block of water. Probably. It's just curious, isn't it? Like, I'll just expect that to go straight down. Hey, Jan, how you doing? I should have said Jan. Heard him a day. Just messing about with Guardians again. I don't know why. I have to relearn everything every time I do anything with anything in Minecraft. It's kind of fun. You're doing fine? That's good. Good, good, good. I'm just sort of wondering about a 1.20 Guardian farm of some description. I was having a play with a mechanic which I saw put out there by Arch Thunder. It isn't going to be useful though. That's why they weren't going up the glass more than a block. Yeah, I think so. But the hitbox shouldn't be that big, should it? Like, if we're going to say that that is the block of water that they will spawn in. Guardian mechanics used to be funny back in the day. Telling me. It used to be hilarious. There's a lot of things which we kind of discovered which got changed very quickly. Like the original Guardian spawning mechanics were based on the same as any other structure. It was every structure piece and its chunk. So you couldn't predict where it was going to be. And then they changed it for Guardian farms, which was kind of weird. Or Guardians. I think the hitbox is 0.85 by 0.85 by 0.85. See, that would actually make sense. I don't know why I'm expecting anything to happen. Nothing's going to happen whilst I've got the spawns turned off. Alright, let's turn it up to many. No, that's not how I turn it up to many. I should really plan these things a bit better first. Did they change so you could not predict depending on structure pieces? Sounds unlikely. Originally, yeah, it was. Originally, it was the structure pieces. And basically, because of the way the temple got generated, it's all different structure pieces. And it was structure pieces per chunk. Like, the very, very, very first test that I did on it, like, way, way back, you could predict for fortresses, you could predict for witch farms, but for monuments, you just couldn't. It was weird. If you dig around in the very depths of Tech Rock, you'll probably find some pictures that I posted there from way, way back. Sorry, I've just got to turn this off. Right. Is that on? Are we on now? I think we're on. No, that doesn't work though. It's like I've got to work a bit harder for this. I can't just do it cheaty and easy. Like, I want it to be cheaty and easy, but it isn't. Right. I wish I was a bit quick with these things. Right, okay, I know how to do this. I'm being really, really dumb. Right, 63 plus 44. 107-ish, 100. Like, that should only be loading in that one pot. True! One could argue that isn't cheaty and easy to provide Groover a life lesson that all things require work. No! Yeah, Lady worked as expected though. However, they had a lot of their other funniness. Oh yeah. They've all been hilarious. Didn't you already decide you need a water block above to spawn? Yes. You've got to try and disprove your theory. That's the scientific method. I think there can't be a solid block above where they spawn. I agree. I don't think they can either. But you got to try and disprove yourself. If you don't try and disprove yourself, you're not doing it properly. Because in One Science Farm, there's air above it. I mean, this is the thing. They've been back and forth and left and right. It's entirely probable that in that version it was totally fine. Right, so around about 100 should do the job. Hey Ajax, how you doing? Good to see you. I think they spawn in the water block. I mean, they should do. Oops. No, not 20. 20's too much. Doing good. That's good to hear. Right, spyglass. Spy, spy, spy. You could spawn with air below if you use transferred spawn. I don't know if I want to get into that. I kind of want simple and fast. And you know me. I want to learn everything from scratch myself. Because I'm kind of dumb like that, if I'm honest. I can't just go following somebody else's actions and designs. Thank you very much for the subscription. Jory! Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely day. Right, we caught one. I need to do that first though. Right. So that one spawned, it needed two water blocks initially. So we're just going to try this now. We're just testing. Look at the one column, they're getting moved one block beside. I'm not sure what you mean, Macbar. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oops. Well, that didn't help this process, did it? Yeah, just having a little poke around, Ajax. Like, I need a better XP farm. So I'm just trying, just testing to see. The game's currently running at 10 times speed. And I think technically this is the only spawning location which should be loaded right now. Take care, Mr. Taco. Have a good day yourself if we don't see you later. Looks like they continue spawn and are getting pushed to the side. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. It's, curious. Can you get the spyglass spin clockwise? Yes, look, it's definitely going to spin clockwise. Stay. Okay, that's had quite a long time. And it didn't spawn anything. Right. So, after this, try without a block on the top. Just a minute. Look at you guys. What are you lot doing here? You just chilling? What was that? It's like they kind of spawned, but they didn't spawn. kind of fascinating. No, they spawn top down, like we proved it. All of these ones out here started at the top. So like that, is that what you mean? Lack of hygiene. So 2 water but no block on top, or 1 water with no block on top? So many variables, this could take forever. No, I didn't. It's a good point. I really should have done that. So it could be that. Could be a false positive. 1 water, no block on top. Right, so what we got there now? We've got 1 water, no block on top. We're going to try Ajax's first, just to see. So we're going to turn that back on. We're going to turn that back on. And we're going to turn that back on. Tell you what, we'll throw that down there so we get an idea how long this is going to take. Seems to me like 2 water is a requirement. MC Gramps, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on into the stream. I should say hey to you as well. You're doing awesome. I'm doing all right. I can't grumble. Can't grumble. Mainly because nobody cares. Nobody cares if you do grumble. Right. 1 minute. What did Mike Bar say? There's a glass under the water. Yes, there is glass under the water. 1 water block, no top. Okay, no, so we've just done that one. So we just did that. 1 water block, no top. Didn't work. Oh, it didn't work in any kind of speed. You could grumble if you tried harder. I mean, I could. Suppose. Right. So, 2 water, no top. We're going to go for 2 water, no top. A solid block. Okay. No. No guardians. Right, so you're saying a solid block. Let's do this. You know, I love a little bit of squirreling. Shame it isn't a solid block that I can see through, but we'll soon find out. So around about there. Let's turn spawning back on. Let's speed up the game underneath. Just a flipping heckin' moment. Right, so solid block underneath. Like that, right? No block above. Okay, this is going to sound odd. Try 1 water block above, but no water below. Put a bottom slab above water... 1 minute. We've got to do one thing at a time. So, what we're saying is this. Solid block below, no block above, air block. We're going to try this one first, and we'll come back to yours, lack of hygiene. Because I love testing stuff like this. This is not me avoiding digging a hole. Okay, Makoki. That kind of worked. I mean, just saying. There's no question that that worked. Why? Honestly, I do not know. But we're going to repeat the process. We've got a solid block. We've got a kitten as well now. Solid block, 1 water, then air. Right, let's try this. We're going to go up to Y100 again. Hello, Suki. You funny little squiggle thing. Jeez. What? No, this is Suki. Suki. Right, F1. We're going to switch on mob spawning. Can't spawn on glass. Could be. To be honest, that is quite a fast spawn. I mean, that was 2 like straight away. They used to spawn in water. Suki's doing very well. She's having a lovely time. She's very vocal today. You heard her. You could hear her. Come on, Suki. You're going to come up and say hello. You're going to say hello to everyone all over again. I know everyone really wants to see this one. Would removing the bottom glass do the same thing? I don't know. We'll have a look in a moment. What is it? Are you drooling? She's drooling. Oh my lord. A solid block with no glass. Just a second. Oh. I've got to attend to this kitten, otherwise she'll just bother me like 10 times more. There we go. She's happy now. Oh, Bramble's around. He's just not around here. There we go. Maybe redo your commands with a solid block instead of glass. The thing is, it seems to work from the top down. So if I put solid block, I think it's just going to do the same thing. But just a minute, we need to just try now. Removing the solid block and no glass, like water only. So you just want it like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Not quite the topmost water block. I think it's like Y63, whatever the level of that thing is. Oh. Removing the solid block and no glass, like waters only. You just mean like this? You got a groover. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Ajax. How you doing, Awinge? I wasn't really thinking there. You're quite right. I'm not sure what I'm trying to achieve now. The solid block, water, and then air works totally fine. Like, too fine almost. Tell you what, we'll try a different one here. What I meant is testing if the glass would block spawn attempts or actually spawn. Ah, right, okay. So you mean, like, potentially like that? Is that what you mean? Like, if I did that. Think this is what you mean, Jan? No. Oh man, following instructions on stream is always difficult. Ay, Suki, no claws. Right. Replace solid block with glass. This one, right. Solid, then glass, then water, then air. Solid, then glass, then water, then air. Like that. That's the air block. This is why it's very difficult. So that's where it would naturally spawn. I'm sorry, I'm still reading it. I'm just trying to decipher. I think I'm in like a dead end in my brain with this. I can see that people are saying things that are possibly useful. Solid, then glass, then water, then air. I mean, technically, that kind of is that. Kinda. Let's go up to 100. Spawn attempt, I suppose, would still make a spawn in the chunk. So if you fill the whole chunk with glass, would that kill spawns on the spawn spot? Right, okay, we can test that. We'll test that next. I mean, that's definitely not producing anything. Okay. Let's turn spawning back off again. I just want to do a little bit more testing with this thing. So, fill where I am -5 to where I am -5 to where I'm 5, where I am 5. Stained glass. That'll do. So, what I'm kind of wondering here is if we said that was a solid block, and that's going to be the one that they spawn on. No, you have to fill the entire spawn spot column with solid blocks and Y64 down. Other locations chunk don't matter. Okay. We'll go back and have a look at that in a moment. I just want to see if I can make this work. Has to be below water level. Sure. Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying there. I don't know what I'm doing this for. Below 64. Yeah, I get it. Soon. Very soon. Promise. Summon Guardian. There. Bang. Okay, great. Thanks. Love you. You're the best. So that didn't work. Kind of as expected not to. But I wonder if it's a piston. Sorry, I can be chatty or useful, not both. It's totally fine. Some of this is just like me trying to get my head around some things. Oh, you just thought you'd pop out. Great, thanks. Okay. I'm still curious. That's going to be... The problem with this is it needs to be in a solid block. So if I summon the Guardian like that and then push it down like that, it gets very unhappy apparently. Still doesn't work. Yeah, I kind of got very excited for that mechanic, and it's not really working. Right. So what we're saying is... fill where I am -1 to where I am to where I am. I don't know, 0 where I am. Redstone block. So I like redstone blocks. Oh, where did they add all of this red stuff? I'll show you, Jan. So there was a thing that Arch Thunder showed, which I was very intrigued by. So if I throw a piglin in there, no, not like that, like that, and then I go like this, and then we get another one and put it in there fully. So it's fully encased, right? Like that. And then I press this one. It's like instant translocation. And it's just kind of curious. Like, if that could be done with Guardians, could you just be like sat there spamming it and going boom, 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 and just the Guardians go flying up? Like instantly. Or is it kind of useless and just interesting? Yeah, exactly. It's got something like potential, but it's not quite doing what I want it to. No, it doesn't seem that fast, does it? So anyway, it was just one of those things I thought, could this be really useful for a Guardian farm? And I think my answer is no, because it doesn't quite work for Guardians. And it seems like the conditions to make it work are just a little bit too much. Like, you'd have to have pretty much a piston tape that meant that the Guardians were always in a block. It works on Ziglings because they're dead. Could be. Anyway, that's just a thing that I wanted to try it with and just... I don't know. It's a thing. They can have their head in a block. Oh! You think it's to do with that? That's curious. That's a thought. I'm not sure what I'm testing here, but we're going to test it anyway. So we're turning this on. Trying a skeleton. Is it because the Guardian's bigger than a block? I don't think they are bigger than a block. I think they've just got some really weird stuff. Probably not doable. However, if you manage to do it, it would be a really funny Guardian farm. I was kind of thinking that. I was thinking it could be a fun mechanic to use, but I don't think it's really realistic. Try it on a skeleton. I could try it on a skeleton. Try it on a villager. Or should try it on a villager. Definitely going to try this on a villager. Are we just making sure that the Guardians don't pop out to the sides of this thing? Is that the idea? Oh man, false. /kill at E. I think they need to go down one more block. This would be the very first spawnable block. Let's put it like that. Like, that would be the first spawnable block for them. Funny farms are the bestest farms? I think so. They're coming to take me away, hee hee ha ha, to the funny farm. That is not how you spell kill. Right, great. So, let's switch this up again. True. I'm gonna go like that and then like that. No! Oh man, why do I keep throwing away my spyglass? It's more a proof that it's about the head. Yeah. I think so. I think it could be about the head. I mean, this could be about it being redstone. There are so many variables to play with this. It's kind of insane. I don't think the spawn on top water block though. I think the column ends one block lower. That one's at the same level as that one now. Like that glass is at the same level as that glass. And that glass is where they spawned before and it produced a when we did the replace thing. So it should be totally cool. Should. Yeah, that's killed the spawn. Yeah, I think we did. I think we proved that. Glass is blocking the spawn. Yes. I think that can be confirmed. So, like, if I move back up from this one to 100. Didn't spawn above that point, no. And that's the only thing you've left them, yes. And they're not spawning now. Can I turn it back off? /kill at E. No targets, fine. Mob spawning is on. Starting to wonder. But do glass blocks block spawn attempts? That would be interesting for real. I'm not even close to testing that. I'd have to do that through like rates testing, wouldn't I? That's like 10 stops down the line for me. Right. 60. So we'll try it again. This is kind of strange. No, glass does not, so long as the spawn block is below the water level. Yeah, but I mean, look at this. The spawn block's below the water level, and it's like... it's doing nothing. Love your scientific method approach, Groover. Thank you very much. I'm just not getting very far with it at the moment. I feel like we've observed lots, but we haven't really come to any hypothesis. Okay. False. It's so curious. Like... okay. So we're going to go up to like level 100. I'm going to run the command. Nothing. What's this about? Just do a kill. We'll do a kill. One Guardian killed. This is kind of fascinating. I had a passive kill pod for Guardians that I demonstrated during my stream using magma blocks that they spawned on. It's kind of cool. You can do the passive kill, but the reason I'm doing this is for XP. If I do a passive kill, then I'm not going to get the XP, basically. Yeah, Y63 is what I would have assumed, Jan. Definitely. But I mean, look at this thing. This is insane. Like, going from 0 spawns to many, many spawns is shocking. I remember Slack saying something about Bedrock Spawn needs some warm-up time. I mean, it can do. Drop them to the sea floor. How do you mean? Get them to spawn and use a bubble column to pull them away? You only want to drop, not the XP. Yeah, exactly, Juliana. Passive's totally cool for that. Totally cool. If you want something simple, it works. Right, we're just going to turn this on again. I mean, I'm fascinated by this. That's one water block with an air block above it and then a glass block above it on a solid block. What is this about? No, have an empty air column next to them. Okay, so they pop out into the air column and drop down. Okay. Thing is, they're going to despawn as soon as I push them out here. It's just the speed of that spawn. It's kind of fascinating. Can't help it. Not really, since if there's the only place you can get spawns, I would fill up fast since all 256 spawn blocks in the chunk would take them all to that block. Yeah, but still, it's just... Why does a solid block there make a difference? Just gonna do that. That should work, I think. Yeah, that should work. Second disc did something like with the air column. The thing is, if I'm going to do it, I want the XP, so I don't want to drop them away, I want to pull them up. And then bloop, many, many, many. I'm just sort of curious, because I can't help myself. False. I'm wondering about a Trident Killer. I am. But I'm wondering about a Trident Killer like right here. Trapdoor, right. Yeah, that's facing the correct way. Iron bar. Oh, sorry guys. I just need to know. I need to know at this stage. The block of glass. You could... So, could the glass actually prioritize ahead of water block? I honestly don't know. I'm sort of... I'm lost in a different thought right now, I think. Don't know how useful it's going to be. We will find out. Science News Design is what you call a hybrid. Each location is an individual Trident Killer and portal, so you can send them to Nether or kill them in the overworld. Right, that's definitely blocked the spawn. No question. But what element of this block to spawn? Is it the iron bars? Sorry, I'm just trying to think of a way of putting a trident killer, like, right there. Right, so the iron bar block to spawn. Next question is that because it's connecting to loads of different things? Make sure you do the kill. I'll do the kill. That's cool, it's all working. What I did to get to work is air, water, sign. Okay. Sorry, I'm just curious right now. I just want to see this thought through for a few minutes. Right. True. Right, no guardians spawning in that water block now. It seems that anything, even waterlogged, is going to cause a problem. Silent used piston to push a trident to the spawn spot. I fear that a piston's going to be too slow. Like, I can be pretty sure that I can make a decent little trident killer right here, right now, like this, pretty much. I've got one slight problem, but we'll deal with that. Comparator. Lever. But with air, water, sign, it needs spawn blocks in the chunk for full efficiency. I don't think I'm up to your speed yet, Jan. I'm still at the learning phase, you know? Every time I do anything like this, I end up learning everything all over again. And every time I'm always kind of surprised by it. Alright, let's get rid of that fish. Trident. /enchant at S. Impaling 5. Go. Right. Stop you there. Okay, that's good. You'll still always be a legend and fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Legends, I don't know. I always feel pretty dumb because I always learn everything again and again and again. That's facing the right way, so why you know worky? I'm not sure I understand. Who doesn't really? I think people who don't are probably not very good at this stuff. I'm not saying I'm very good at it, but you know. Excuse me, am I being really dumb here? Should I be concerned about this? Okay. Oh, I'm terribly forgetful. I've got no idea. I say I'm forgetful. I think the thing is I don't trust that anything hasn't changed. So just start again. Right, true. Okay, the Guardians are spawning, great. Go for a false there. We'll go for a kill. Get rid of that one. I'm just going to throw it straight in the middle there. This isn't going to be relog proof. This is more like proof of concept moment though. Always starting from first principles is good methodology. Yeah, but it doesn't really help you get further ahead. True. I think I remember having this problem before. There's somehow the trident stopped the spawns. The guardians are not tall enough. Okay. Right. Because to be honest, if I can get this working the way that I want it, one spawning spot might just be enough. And I could add other ones later. Now the thing there is, the guardians are just sitting a little bit too low. Will soul sand work? Probably. I think it would push it up a bit too far. Like the thing that I'm actually expecting to happen is, I'm expecting the trident to get blasted off location. That's what I'm expecting. Why don't they die? Because the trident isn't quite reaching them. I've got plenty of ideas here. Some of which I know will work. I just worry about this trident getting knocked off course. The soul sand is definitely working. It just feels a bit slower somehow. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I think the thing is the XP. Like, if I want the XP, one spot is always enough, really. I mean, I'd like it to be a bit faster than this. Like, I do feel that the trident is causing issues with the spawns. Yeah, it's working. The question is for how long. So if I just hit that and then apply some speedy uppy. No, they don't seem to be spawning as fast. This is currently at 10 times speed. I'm actually surprised that this trident isn't getting knocked off course. I fully expected it to be off in a corner by now. I don't think an axolotl would help. Like, this is impaling 5 in water. They're basically dying about as fast as they can. The problem is, if they take the wrong kind of damage, there's like a damage cooldown. So if you damage them to something that takes half a heart, then they can't take 5 hearts damage within a certain amount of time. I think it's like 10 game ticks. So sometimes trying to add more damage slows things down. Interested to see what the spawn rate is with and without the trident. Yeah, I think so as well, Joseph. How do I speed up like this? I'm using Cheat Engine. I'm using Cheat Engine to do that. / skill. The thing is, maybe it's exactly the same rate, but because the trident's removing stuff, you don't see them just sitting around, if you know what I mean. 2 tridents would do nothing then, no. Not unless you're trying to hit lots of things. Can you set a counter and do a 1-minute test? I can. However, now is the time for me to wrap up stream. It's a little bit of a shame. See, the thing that's sort of slowing this down is in some ways there's so many spawning in that one location. Okay, we're just going to try one last thing before the end of stream. Yep, Thursday night we're going to pick this back up, but we're going to test, like, this one more thing. This isn't relog proof though, this is the problem. I don't think this is going to make a difference. But we're going to find out. I know, we're just making progress. See that? I feel like the trident is blocking the spawn. I don't know if that's killing faster. Another successful squirrel avoiding the digging. I know. I did a good job. Hello, Suki. I feel like that's killing them faster. How many spawn spots are there? There's 25, but I'm just using one. In theory, would one spawn spot give 27 guardians per minute? Okay. So in theory, that's what we're working towards. In the column I'm... Oh, jeez, Suki. It's like... I don't know. I don't even know. Right. How many blocks high can this spawn? Oh, just one. They'll pick the highest possible location. The highest possible location. Yeah. She's telling me it's time. It's definitely time. Let's hit the end screen. Oh, look at that. What is it, little one? What is it? Theoretical medium maximum, like everything above would be luck, everything below would be unlucky. Fair enough. That sounds good. We're going to pick this up again on Thursday. Have a little play with it. Because there's kind of a guardian farm there. Kind of done. Kinda. I just want to make sure that I'm not completely killing my rates by having those... by having the words. You know what I mean. The things. Oh, come on, Suki. Down you go. Right, we're off. Thank you very much for coming out and hanging out, everyone. How am I going to get items? I'll find a way. I don't know yet. Suki. You're just like being a little monster. Good night, everyone. I'm going to press the buttons and go and see to Suki. Bye-bye.